Hey guys, Bobby back, and today we're going to be talking about The Mandalorian, Season 2, Episode 9. It's Episode 1 of the second season, but it's Episode 9 overall. And basically, I'm going to be giving you my thoughts, my opinions, my kind of review of the episode, what I liked, what I didn't like, and what I expect to see from the rest of the season. I'm planning on doing this for every episode that comes out of The Mandalorian. I'm going to do it for WandaVision as well when that comes out in December, I believe. As long as they haven't moved it around yet, which, I haven't looked at it in a minute, but I'm pretty sure it's still coming out in December. When that does come out, I'm going to be very excited, and I'm planning on doing it for all the Disney Plus shows, Star Wars and Marvel. And, if any other major series or thing comes out, then I'll definitely do it for that too. But let's get into this. So basically, we pick back off after a very exciting Season 1, and the Mando and Baby Yoda are off adventuring, doing their thing. And as you know, basically at the end of Season 1, he's been tasked to take him to his people. Take him to, does that mean the Jedi, or does that mean the Yoda species? We don't really know. I would imagine ultimately that it's going to mean, Force users, someone who can use the Force too, like him. And if they mean the Jedi in that instance, then, maybe that's what it is. But this is obviously going to be a little bit of spoilers. So obviously going through the episode, he gets sent back to Tatooine as where he can find another Mandalorian so that he can take Baby Yoda to where he needs to take him. And so he heads back. We meet the same lady who ran the spaceport with the funny prequel droids from the first season. I don't remember her name. I don't know if it's even mentioned that much, but she was funny. She had a nice little role. But the most exciting part to me was, and I kind of figured that this is where this was going to go, is that he gets sent off to Mos Espa, I believe it is, and he finds the other person who has Mandalorian armor that the person who told him to go find him is wearing. Basically, it's this guy named Cobb Vanth, who is known as the Marshal, and he's basically in charge of this small town of defending it from raiders and bandits and other criminals, and the other Tusken Raiders as well, and apparently a crate dragon as well. But the reason why this was so cool to me was the first time Cobb Vanth ever showed up in Star Wars was in the Aftermath book trilogy. In the very first one, and in the subsequent ones as well, there are these interludes that tell side offshoot stories that aren't, the main focus of the book. But they tie into the greater picture of the Star Wars universe, give you an idea of what's going on, and also kind of do, either set up new things or affect things that are going on elsewhere. And one of them is Cobb Vanth. And he actually, in the book, comes across an old set of Mandalorian armor that's got acid stains on it. And as we all knew at the time, and now definitely know for sure, that was Boba Fett's armor. And that was just the coolest thing ever, reading that. And what they basically told me was that Boba Fett's still alive. He's out there somewhere. Where is he? We don't know. It's probably not the same as Legends, but we don't know. But we meet Cobb Vanth. He's played by Timothy Olyphant, and he did a great job. I thought he fit the character really well. A few contradictions between the book and how he got the armor in the show, and a few little minor details that can be kind of washed away, because who's to say which tailing of, because basically he tells Mando how he got the armor, but that's how he told him he got the armor. Is that actually how he got the armor, or is that just a story he told? Is the interlude accurate, or is this accurate? A little bit of a, who's telling you the story kind of thing. It's a lot like it's a certain point of view kind of idea to it, which I definitely like more than the strict, rigid canon idea that a lot of people want to subscribe to. Trust me, I love canon. I love things tying in together, but at a certain point, we have to have some freedom of storytelling. So basically, Mando and Cobb Vanth are about to face off in a duel for the armor, but instead a crate dragon comes and attacks the town of Mos Espa, so they have to team up and fight it, which leads to Mando, Cobb Vanth, the townspeople, and an entire tribe of Tusken Raiders all teaming up to take on this crate dragon. which is just awesome. For one reason specifically that I really liked, and I told one of my friends about, was that I really liked that they are continuing to show the Tusken Raiders as not just savages. They're not just tribals. They're not just, you know, they can get along with actual people who are civilized. You know, just because they live out in the desert and they have tribes and they're more, you know, primitive, so to say, than like the spacefaring civilizations. You know, they're not evil. They can be reasoned with. They can communicate. And I thought that was, you know, kind of a cool theme that's kind of important right now. But they all team up and they have to take on this crate dragon. In exchange for the Tusken Raiders get, you know, the bones, the skeleton, and all like the meat and eggs and such. And, you know, basically they won't attack the town, and this helps Mando get the armor back, because he needs this armor because it's part of his creed as being a Mandalorian, that if he comes across any Beskar or any Mandalorian armor, he needs to take it because it's his ancestral right or whatever. It's pretty cool. But that's how the episode wraps up, and then basically at the very end we get the big oh shit moment, where in the distance we see Tamora Morrison's Boba Fett walking off, as you see the Mando take off, you know, in a speeder, which was like, holy shit, that's Boba Fett. And it's so cool to see Tamora Morrison back as Boba Fett, because if you don't know, that's the actor who played Jango Fett in the prequels, and as we know, Boba Fett is an unaltered clone of Jango Fett, just like all of the clone troopers are clones of Jango Fett. But this means he doesn't age the same, meaning he can be old. He's still alive. He's not going to just die off, you know, at half the age like the rest of the clones are. Even though we know some of the clones are still actually around at this point, like Captain Rex, who was actually the gray-bearded rebel soldier in, you know, Return of the Jedi. Retconned, of course, but still who he is in universe. But, yeah, we see Boba Fett. So, we do have confirmation. Boba Fett's alive. How did he survive? We don't know. Hopefully we're going to find out. Hopefully we're going to find out this next episode, and we don't have to wait 2 episodes or something until we finally pick up back on him. You know, who knows? We'll see. Hopefully this next episode's a banger, just like this one was. There's a lot of other rumors about other Star Wars characters showing up in this series. How true some of those rumors are and how accurate some of them are, you know, remain to be seen, but it seems like we're in store for a lot of surprises, and overall I really liked this episode. It seemed from beginning to finish, it had a 52-minute runtime, which is a little bit longer than the rest of them. It really just felt really smooth, and it seemed like it told like a really coherent story, and like felt really good. So, you know, I really enjoyed it. Definitely one of the better episodes of the entire series. I actually need to go back and rewatch the entire first season because, you know, I haven't watched it since, which I do prefer the whole week-by-week release cycle, just because it lets people talk about it for longer, and it gives me the opportunity to do this, you know, to do an episode every week. Basically, it means every week I have at least one episode of, or one video of content to make for you guys, so. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen it yet, definitely go check it out. You know, Disney Plus is definitely worth it, at least for that show alone, but, you know, there's plenty of other content on there to watch, so. But if you guys enjoyed, you know, leave a like, subscribe for more, comment for more. I'll be back next week to talk about the next episode. And, yeah, have a great day, and may the Force be with you. Bye.